Hey guys, in this video we're going to do 52 miles of paddling in the kayaks on the Suwannee River in the wintertime in Florida. Y'all stick around and check it out. It's going to be interesting.
It is a super long strap, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut them.
So it's full.
What do you normally drive?
A Kia or my kid's F-150. That's
Okay,
way older than
a
that.
Ford then?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful, you're in a GMC right here. This is power.
Oh.
Okay, it's power now. You're not used to that.
Hey, that's okay. I had a Yukon XL.
It's actually a 3-cylinder diesel. Yep, thing gets
I'm glad you said diesel because I need to put gas in it.
No, it's full. It's full. You good?
As a
Yep.
tray.
That'll work. You could open the table if need be.
God bless you. Grab my ass.
Well, you were. Somebody was talking about.
Did you grab my ass? Sir, from where I'm standing, that's a physical impossibility.
Oh, I'm getting solo.
Rolling solo.
What are we doing? Somebody sitting in somebody's lap. I'm just saying. That's what it looks like to me. Ain't enough seats, is it?
In the middle.
Yeah, because we got a couple that's not going to be even. Well, they're not going to. We normally it would have been sure.
Oh, that's true. That's
more.
true. That's true. Yep, we're good. We're golden.
Okay, guys, I wanted to show you the general area that we were going to do this 4-day, 52-mile trip via the kayak. And as you can see, we're in the state of Florida. And we were going to start out at the Suwannee River State Park right there. And as you can see, I'll scan in here, you can just see the river. And this was done over 4.5 days. And we would work our way all the way down to right here in Brantford. And there's a park right here where you can take out.
Hey, Brad, let's turn it off. That way it'll give us more room out there.
This is Dan with Operation Outdoor Freedom. And how long y'all been doing this? Has it been?
It started in, I believe it was 2011.
Okay.
And then from there it's just built and grown.
Yeah. And what's your primary mission? What do y'all?
Just getting veterans out and the outdoors, introducing them into outdoor opportunities, camaraderie with other veterans.
Mm-hmm. And most of these veterans are disabled somehow of
Yes,
some
sir.
sort. Very good. So Dan, you're the coordinator now, I guess.
Coordinator for the North regions 1 and 2.
Yeah. Where's your funding primarily come from?
It's all donations. People donate online, or they donate, at events, or if we do fundraising events.
And how could, if someone wanted to donate, how could they do that?
Go to operationoutdoorfreedom.com, and there's a link there that you can go to donate.
Yeah, and I can tell you, I've been on these before. As you'll see on this trip, this is a very worthwhile thing, and we appreciate y'all reaching out. I know I have a lot of veterans on my channel, and so any help, obviously. So we right now, the guys are down there unloading, I should say, and this is going to be a 4-day trip. Dan won't be going on the trip. He's kind of coordinating up, getting everybody here, and then we'll take off. And so Dan, why do you do it? Why do you do what you do?
It's rewarding to the guys that volunteer with Florida Forest Service.
Mm-hmm.
It's us giving back to the veterans that gave so much for us.
That's right. That's right. We can never give as much as a lot of these guys have given. I know we've been on double amputees,
Yeah.
just all the whole gamut. And a lot of them people, they don't have physical injuries, but there's a lot of emotional injuries, and getting them back out, as you said, the mission, and getting them on the river sometimes takes them out of that
Element.
that they're in. Yeah. So, well, listen, I sure appreciate it. Nice talking to you,
Thank you.
and appreciate you doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Who's the leader? So once we got the kayaks all unloaded, get everybody in the water, With each of the veterans, we have a guide that pretty much hangs with them. We have a leader guide that you'll meet here in just a little bit. He actually does guiding on the river. He donated his time and energy, and he owned that bus and trailer that y'all saw us on. And then we got underway. Now, I got to tell you, it doesn't look it right here, but it ends up being a very tough day because we had wind in our face most of the time.
Hey, why aren't you out? Huh? I just get to be the cooking horn back to the gear, that's why.
Well, getting underway on a 4-day trip down the Suwannee River. Group of veterans with Operation Outdoor Freedom and Bob's Vets. Should be a good time. Feels good to be on the water.
Are you videotaping?
Yes, sir. I'll off and on through the time, and we'll let you know. I'll give you a card when we're, so you can follow the channel and you can see it. So getting underway this morning, it was kind of cool. As you can see, got jackets on and stuff. I think it started out like in the 50s and warmed up to the 60s. Now for Florida, that's kind of cool. And later on, a couple of days from here, it gets real cold. It actually got to 33, and that was kind of rough. In fact, I caught a cold. I don't know if you can tell it, but I'm a little better now. This thing's moving nice. This is Interstate 10 that we're going up under. It goes from Jacksonville, well, I know at least as far as Texas, but probably further. I caught up with Dale, our guide, and I kind of wanted to introduce you to him. He does it for a living. This is Dale, and Dale's our guide for the day, and Dale has a business. What's the name of your business?
Southern Paddling Guide.
Okay. And you take people out on the river on trips?
I do. I take people out, novice people mostly. I have all the gear and equipment they need to do a multi-day trip. I run packages 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, depending on what they want.
Yeah, so you're going to see that. We're going to stay on the river each night. It's really cool. This is an easy river too. It flows pretty well.
Yeah,
it's not like
real easy. It's very forgiving. The water level right now is absolutely perfect for what we're doing. It gets a little dicey when the water's low or really high. So
yeah,
we are actually at the optimum level right now.
So you have a pretty nice setup. You got a bus and the trailer and everything.
I do. So if people want to contact me and go on a trip, I'll pick them up. We'll transport them to where we're going to get in at. I'll give them a short lesson on how to paddle the boats. We'll get to camp. I'll show them how to use the equipment, everything that I provide for them. And the rest of the time is leisure time. And
then just have a good time.
That's right.
Hey, if someone wanted to book a trip, how would they get hold of you?
You can contact me at southernpaddling.com, or you can call me at 229-630-8179.
Now we're on the Suwannee River right now, but there's some other rivers you do as well?
I do the Withlacoochee River as well, from the Florida-Georgia state line down to where we got on today. So, really
cool. That's cool. So today you're helping out with Operation Outdoor Freedom and donating everything. And
everything is donated, all my time. I set up all the camps, got the code for our food to get in there. I donate this time to these guys. I've done it before. I absolutely enjoy doing this, so I'm just trying to get people on the river.
Yep, and I understand that. If y'all want to book a trip, give him a call. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to see the rest of the video what all we do. I think we were only on the water about an hour, and we come across this spot, and it was already about midday, so time for people to get a little snack, get a little something to drink. But on this river, there's not a ton of places like this to stop. As you'll see, there's a lot of rocks, different places on the river. So whenever you get a spot like this to stop, you want to take advantage of it. Who sings that?
I was just about to say that. Huh?
You know, he didn't fall for it, but I often ask who sings that. And when he says the name, I'll say, well, why don't you just let them sing it?
The best rendition of it is you're gonna play like no, the Hanson brothers. Best rendition of this song. Blew my out of the water. Awesome.
So the cool thing about this river is there's a lot of stops. There's springs all along the river, and it wasn't long and we were at another one. Yeah, it is clear. It's clean too. So there must be a cavern then. Hey, you might see some yellow come out. I don't know why they stopped when it was this close. Yeah. Oh, I brought my stuff just in case. Yeah, pay attention because I just about go swimming. Oh, that's slippery. I was saving the GoPro. So after a couple more of really hard hours of paddling, really that whole day, and I for some reason don't have a lot of video of it, but we had some pretty major winds, 15-mile-an-hour sustained and 20-25-mile-an-hour gust, and unfortunately they were in our face all day long. So I can tell you by the time we got there, everybody was ready to relax and rest a little bit. These are the stairs going up to the camp from the sandbar. So to give you a little bit of background on these camps can only be accessed by the river unless you're doing like what we're doing, helping out veterans, and when we were able to bring the truck in. But generally speaking, you can only get to these by the river. You can make reservations, and then you can be assured that you'd have a place to stay. And they're really neat. They're kind of similar up and down the river. So I was just kind of taking time and showing you these. They're elevated like this because the river does flood and comes up this far.
Fact, if I don't use that one with the bug net, that'd be nice. I can just hang in.
Yeah, I just decided to hang my hammock tent up under the building. I didn't want to really be inside. So it got too dark to really film, but I did get us a picture of what we had for dinner that night. Hamburgers and baked beans. See, now you know why I didn't want to be inside with everybody else.
Fire service?
I am.
Nice. What branch?
I was Navy and then I lost my mind and went to the Army.
No, you didn't. You got smarter.
Oh,
You ready?
Yeah, bro.
Anybody else ready for coffee?
So you'll notice that that's my truck there and a new grill that I bought, a griddle and grill. Really love this thing. It's worked out really well, but I actually bought it for this trip. And my job on the river was to be the cook, and I also supplied all the beef there at the farm. I've processed some cows, and so I donated the beef. But that morning, we had us a nice burritos, eggs, and bacon, and cheese, and we had us a good breakfast. The problem, as you can see, is the rain that came in, and it pretty much was going to be thundering and lightning all day, according to the weather. So the safety man called and said we wouldn't be on the river that day. So we ended up staying in camp all day and just trying to dodge the weather. I want to give a shout out to Doreen there. She's standing to my right. She was our river mama. She brought the truck each day in the morning and in the afternoon. She was retired military. We couldn't have done it without her. So as you can see, day 3 was a lot calmer. It was time to get underway. You know, day 3 proved to be a lot easier paddle. Matter of fact, it was a really good day. We got to see quite a few springs that day.
Yeah, we stayed right up. You see up there to the left. At the end of that dock, we go that way.
There's a cave. There's a cave right under you just about. Huh? Courtney? Got to beat somebody else. I had my turn.
Tell you what, I love this boat.
So these freshwater springs like this are all over Florida. They bubble up and usually they dump into rivers like this. Floridians know them well. In the summertime, these places will be packed. Anything that a car can get to, they'll be full. And there's lots of springs that are open to the public just like that. But it's kind of cool when you go in the cool time of the year like this and there's not so many people. Alright guys and gals, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, it's a good time to hit the thumbs up button, and if you've not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that bell notification so you can see the next one. There'll be a part 2 of this. Y'all come on back. Watch me do a captain's plunge in one of these cold springs. This is the captain's plunge.
3, 2, 1.
Holy crap, that's cold.